folks. We start our news with one eye across the border, and the family of John Okoth Ogutu, who's a Kenyan teacher allegedly killed during the recent post-election violence in Tanzania, is pleading for answers after reports emerged that his body was moved to an undisclosed location. The family is appealing to both Kenyan and Tanzanian authorities to help trace and return his remains for burial. Meanwhile, at the Namanga border, calm is slowly returning after last week's unrest, though security checks have intensified following President Samia Suluhu's claims that foreigners may have fueled the violence in Tanzania. Sheila Chalangat sets off our bulletin with this information.
In Siaya County's Alego Usonga constituency, sorrow and uncertainty hung heavy over the home of the Ogutu family. Their son, John Okoth Ogutu, was allegedly shot in the deadly chaos that followed Tanzania's disputed general elections. For 8 years, John had lived and worked as a teacher in Tanzania.
Teacher, someone from that center where he stays, and called him and told him, Bwana Mwalimu is lying down here. People have been shot dead here, and Mwalimu is one of them. So he started describing. He has a red pen and a blue pen in his t-shirt. He has been shot at the back, and he is dead.
For days, the family has clung to hope that his body would be brought back home. But that hope is now fading as they claim to have received reports that John's body was transferred from the mortuary to an unknown location.
From school, this person is from school. They called everywhere, and they were directed that the bodies were being taken to Mwananyamala mortuary. As at yesterday in the evening, John was not found at that specific mortuary. Not even the body of the people they were killed with. None of the bodies is there.
The family is now devastated and desperate for help from the authorities, both in Tanzania and Kenya, to help bring their son's body back home.
Because there are clips going around of bodies that have been buried, some have been dumped into the river. Is there hope?
Meanwhile, following the violence witnessed at the Namanga border, normalcy is slowly returning. However, border residents say they feel targeted after President Samia Suluhu Hassan claims that foreigners contributed to the violence in Tanzania, citing heightened screening activities at the border.
Mambo yako tu ulikuwa unapata Tanzania, sasa hivi ukipika pale unarudishwa tena, unaambiwa sasa hivi kwanza tulia kwanza.
Pia Wakenya wameogopa kwa sababu wanaogopa nasikia Wakenya watakani waende Tanzania. Wanauoga fulani.
Traders too, though grateful of the peace and calm, decry the huge losses caused by the chaos. Sheila Chalangat for TV 14.